Hello everyone and welcome to episode 100 of Elysian City. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe, and let's get to episode 100 of Elysian City. So before we start this retrospective world tour history lesson about the city, first of all I just want to thank you guys so much for your amazing support over the last 100 episodes of this series. This series to me means so much, guys. Like, you don't understand how much I love doing this for you guys, and you guys get to experience what I am so passionate about, which is building, and you guys love my builds, and I'm so grateful for that because you guys are amazing. And yeah, I want to thank you guys for that. And yeah, here's to so many more amazing videos to come on this city. Like, I have so many plans. But yeah, now let's get into the tour retrospective. So starting off with one of the OG builds of the city, this is probably one of the few OG builds left. This is actually the main OG building left that was in the city. But this is the coffee shop. You guys have seen this so many times. This build for me is such a absolutely memorable piece of art because I will always have so much respect for this build because this was the build that started it all with Elysian City. And thank you so much to my friend Subs for doing the interiors for these. It's really saved me time whilst I've been working on all the other new builds, which we will get to later in this video. But he's done an amazing job with these interiors. If you want to see how one of them is designed, go to my interior design time lapse that I did on my channel like a few months back. It's a really good video, and I literally cannot wait to continue seeing more interiors done on this. And yeah, I cannot wait to just have this build done as like a signal of the amazingness that is to come when we get to the future interiors. But yeah, this is the coffee shop. Let me know what you guys think about the coffee shop in the comment section below. And yeah, let's go on to the next build. So as you guys know, this build has been through so many iterations, guys. It is absolutely crazy how many different designs and different structures that this plot in general has had. We've had a modern apartment building here at one stage, if you guys remember that far back. We also had condos, if you guys remember that. So much bustling life, and the NPCs really do add to that, which is something that has been added since the last World Tour. There is so much more options that you can do with the dialogue, and just like in general, just giving them character, giving the world some character, and just generally making it feel like it's alive. And that's what I feel like this build is going to really have when we do the interior for it. I'm super excited to fill in this plot behind it as well. I think it's going to really look nice, and obviously the same goes for my amazing traditional pub building. I'm really excited about doing the interior for that. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'm just like so happy with this amazing build. Like, honestly guys, I'm like so excited to continue working on this. That's office buildings. But yeah, I thought I'd include these in this clip just to save them because I didn't really think that they necessarily would be worthy of their own clip. But amazing area is like really nice. It's got like a traditional vibe. This one isn't my favorite. This one's probably gonna be replaced by something. I don't know what though, because it's such a weird space. But this is Subsonic's amazing bar build that you guys have seen so many times by now. This is a really nice build. It has a really nice interior. Yeah, I've literally had so many people tell me how much they love this, and literally you can tell by the reviews in here that people love it. But yeah, this is the amazing bar building that Subs did. This is the amazing bank that me and one of my friends GTA film DE did. He's an amazing guy, great friend of mine. And yeah, I'm like so happy that he brought some of his architecture in here because he is another really good builder. But yeah, and this is obviously Subs' little mini bar dash building, apartment building. It's a really simple little build, but it works for the plot size. And finally, we have the petrol station that Subs did. It works really nicely in this confined little space. And yeah, it's really simple, but it works for the space. And you guys can see the model over there. I don't need to go over that because I don't think it's important. And you guys can see, obviously, the EBT building over there. That's still here. I don't know if it will be by the next time I do this. So this is the streets full of builds that were a collaborative effort between a group of my friends. And yeah, this one is probably my favorite out of the three. These other two ones I'm not really a big fan of, but I love this one because it's very British and it has that British architecture. A big passion project slash one of my more major projects, which is right next to these. So from that, now on to this amazing beauty. So this, guys, is the building that you guys have been seeing so many times in the live streams that me and my friend Bamboozler have designed together. We did this together. It's a really, really nice build, guys. This is going to be like an absolutely extravagant build when it's 100% done. This is so much like character to it. Just on this bottom part alone, has quite a bit of character. And I'm just like super impressed by the level of quality that we put into this. Like you guys can see here with the angel statues, it just really adds that extra bit of oomph to the build and just adds so much character to an otherwise amazing looking build. And yeah, I cannot wait to put a building right next to it to connect it because I think that would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, that is the amazing build that we've done. I don't need any introductions to this build. This build has been made into a build showcase video on my channel before. There has been a few minor little tweaks I've been making here and there since the last time that you guys have actually seen this. I've been starting to clear the light blocks and make it look a little bit more realistic in terms of lighting and stuff. But this is the modern apartment. If you want to go watch that video will be in the build showcase playlist that you guys will know in the description of the video. And yeah, I'll just include the modern car park over here. You guys have seen this if you've watched the live streams at all recently. It's super simple, but it just fills in this space back here, which will lead to an amazing big project that's coming up in the near future. But yeah, those are the two modern buildings that I think are worthy of their own clip. So this is one of my newest builds, guys, that you guys have been seeing me work on here and there on and off live stream, which is the amazing shopping structure, which I'm just super happy with how it's turning out. It's exceeding my expectations. I love the shape. It's so quirky and unique. I've been saying I really do like how it stands out as its own unique shape. And I think that this structure is going to be one of the more unique structures in the city because of that. And I cannot wait to continue working on this once we finish. The All Barrage, guys, has already had a build showcase video made on it. So go check that out if you guys want to see this build talked about in detail. But you guys have already seen it for the most part. This build is super detailed, super high quality, and it was built mainly by me, but subs helped with the bottom part. But yeah, I'm so proud of how this build turned out. This is absolutely one of my favorite builds I've ever done, and it probably will be exceeded by some upcoming builds that I'm doing, which you guys can see here. But this build needs no introduction. If you guys have seen any of the recent live streams, this is the police headquarters for Elysian City. So this will be where the police department mainly functions from. There will be a few holding cells in here, but this is not going to be the full-on like prison cell, jail cell type dealio. This is only going to be where we keep like temporary prisoners before they transfer over to the full prison. But this is the police car park behind it. Really simple, nothing special. Subs is going to be doing some police cars in here at some point, and then I'll be doing some like staff cars on the other side, or I'll get someone to do them. But this is such a detailed build, guys. I am so proud of how this is turning out. It isn't finished yet, but I thought it was important that I signified this into the 100th episode, because this build has been a recent project, as well as the other build that you guys have seen over there, the Japanese / Chinese architecture type inspired build. But yeah, this is the police headquarters. I cannot wait to continue working in it. But yeah, now let's go and show you the most complete street in the city. So as you guys can see here, you can see the office building here. I'm going to probably be moving this one at some point. I do want to keep it, but I want it moved somewhere else, so it's not necessarily in the way, because I want to put a different build in this plot. But for now, this build is in this plot. It's really simple. I thought it was important to mention. This is a really nice build made by subs. It's really nice. This is a housing agency. This is a Spanish type restaurant. This is an amazing build made by subs. This is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite build subs has done. It's like a shop / restaurant dash all kinds of different stuff. It's like a multi-store basically. It's really really nice, really detailed, and yeah, I'm really happy that he built this, and I can't wait to see what he builds next. Hint hint. But yeah, I'm really excited to work with him in future, and yeah, thank you so much, Subs. This is absolutely amazing, and I love that you keep pushing yourself with everything you do. But yeah, now let's go on to the main part of the city. So this area needs no introductions. You guys have seen this so many times in my intro, in my outro. You guys have seen this so many times. This is the amazing spawn that we are still working on. I know, still working on, because we procrastinate on it all the time. But this is the amazing spawn that Subs and I have been working on together for what feels like an eternity. We finally, but what's been changed since the last time is we've had loads more trees added in. We've had this whole bench area added in. It's really nice, really just add some character to the map, and yeah, this map probably needs updating to be honest, and I love this so much better because it just fits a more open concept and more chill zen vibe kind of deal that I'm really happy we went for. And I'm just so grateful that we have such a really grandiose surrounding spawn. Like honestly, I just am so proud of this spawn, even though it's taken us forever to do. I do love this spawn, and yeah, I'm so grateful to anyone that's had any involvement with little bits in the spawn. But yeah, with that all said and done, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's retrospective dash city tour video. Make sure you guys either like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and share with your family and friends. Let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know your favorite build and why, and if you have multiple, also do that. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to have a discussion with you about this city in the comments. Bye guys.